Brendan, is the new mattress you bought with the bed fund money slithered away yet? Yeah, I didn't buy a new bed. The bed fund went directly into the wine fund, and the wine fund went directly into the slush fund, and the slush fund went directly into the slushy fund, and the slushy fund went directly into the hot dog fund. And now I have 15 packages of 12 ballpark franks, and I can't sleep on that. You expect me to sleep in a hot dog bed? Do you really expect me to sleep in a hot dog bed? I'm not doing it. I refuse to be the slithering, gibbering meat in the hot dog bed. That's not me. That ain't me. I ain't about being the big boy in between two buns. I am not the hot dog. Keep me out of the hot dog bed. No, Brendan, I expect you to die. Wow, that's fucked up. Why would you say something so mean? Man, that guy. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You know, if rot didn't exist, I think some food would be really comfy to sleep in. Like, if you didn't have to worry about food rot or, like, bacteria and shit, I think some food would be really comfy to sleep in. Right? Like, there's got to be some food that's yummy to sleep in. Like a big sandwich. What about a soup? Do you think there's a really comfy soup? If you didn't have to worry about food degradation, what kind of soup would you want to sleep in? Marshmallow would be really comfy, I think. Marshmallow bed. I think if I had, like, a Campbell Chunky, bathtub full of Campbell Chunky, I think that'd be really comfy. I think chair made of pumpkin, yeah. Chair made of pumpkin might be good. Hot dog bed would really work if the bed buns were actually bread buns. Call me the stabbing slab. I'm gonna get me a slab of barbecue ribs and start hitting the zombies with it. I think it'd be really cool. A really cool cartoon scene if somebody ate an entire rack of ribs and then spat the bones out at earth-shattering speeds, and the rib bones flew from the character's mouth into the enemy's body, and then it would be like a I don't know, like a crossbow, but very fast. Like a Gatling crossbow, but with rib bones. I think that would be epic, honestly. You ever have a rash so your mom bathed you in oatmeal? No. I never had a fucked up and weird bath. I never got skunked, and I never had a rash. I mean, I've had rashes. I'm not gonna be like fucking Brendan over here, never had a rash before. But I never had an oatmeal bath. That's the shit they do at, like, yoga studios. When you want your skin nice and tight, you gotta get in the oatmeal. Feels good, I guess. I'd be scared to sleep in a sandwich because what if a giant put it there as a trap to eat me? This is true. If you did end up sleeping in a sandwich, would it be a little giant's trick? Would he be trying to make a manwich real? Is that why he put the delectable, like, delicious sandwich bed there? Just so he could make, you know, manwich real? Assuming it would not rot or cool down, would you sleep in a pool of macaroni and cheese? No. The cheese would get everywhere. Here's the thing, like, sleeping in food sounds fun and all if it doesn't rot away, but then you gotta realize that you're gonna have to clean up every single day. Like, you're gonna have to shower and stuff to get the sticky off you. You can't just walk around covered in macaroni and cheese all day. I mean, you can, but what if you want to wear a different outfit and the macaroni and cheese clashes with what you want to wear? Melted cheese or powdered and liquidy? I don't like melted real cheese in my mac and cheese, and that might be like might make me a bad person that I don't like the melted real cheese in mac and cheese. But let me be real with you. Let me be 100% honest here. I just don't. The powdery cheese, it just tastes better. It just really does. And I have such a. If you do real melted cheese, you have to do it right. You have to have the right mixture. Otherwise, it just tastes like wrong. I think mac and cheese sucks. I mean, hey, it's okay being wrong out here in the world. And that take is absolutely wrong. Mac and cheese is the bomb. But, like, everybody has their own tastes. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. I'm still surprised they didn't introduce the elemental screamers sooner. I think they could have introduced a lot of, like, the different zombie typing sooner. I still think it's weird that they introduced the villain, like, in the sewer, and then I still haven't seen, like, the villain, at all again. And that not even, like, really a villain, just somebody who, like, has the same zombie disease you do, but they're a little bit goofy about it. Canadians have different craft. Kraft Dinner for you is not U.S. craft. I like U.S. craft. I think it's fine. I like Velveeta more, though. Like, I know Velveeta isn't even really cheese. I know it's a cheese product or whatever. Like, I know that. I know that it's Velveeta cheese product. It's not a real fucking cheese. But at the same fucking time, I like me my Velveeta. You know, it's got that specific tang to it that other cheese product doesn't have. Velveeta, yeah, it's a little bit of the cheese plastic. Yeah, I'll acknowledge it. I'll agree. But at the same time, ain't nothing hit like Velveeta sometimes. Velveeta doesn't have a vomit tang. It has a plastic tang. I will give you Velveeta tastes like plastic a little bit sometimes, but not vomit. Not vomit. And you get a little imitation crab, like a pack of imitation crab. You throw that shit in Velveeta. Especially as like a poor Midwestern kid, Velveeta was like the good stuff. You got Velveeta and you knew that you were in for some good shit. Like Kraft mac and cheese or fucking, God forbid, y'all motherfuckers, if you ever had to live on the non-brand mac and cheese, you know, the non-Kraft. You know what I'm fucking talking about, like the off-brand great value shit. That was the real nasty fucking garbage. That's the shit that made you say, huh? If you were in the Midwest, why resort to fake cheese? It's because anytime, okay, when you say real mac and cheese with real cheese, here's what I hear, because this is what I've had, and I know it's different. When people say real mac and cheese here in the Midwest, what they mean is, this is a nail bomb. I'll take that. What they mean is, this mac and cheese has like it's just shredded cheese melted with noodles. And the amount of times I've had that made me immediately aversive. Like, not aversive, but it makes me immediately think I do not want your real mac and cheese, which is noodles and shredded cheese. That's what I hear when I hear real mac and cheese. Now, I know that's not that, but at the same time, can you blame a guy who has only ever had the real mac and cheese? And then it's just shredded cheese. Oh, that or cheese curds on everything. Oh my fucking God. I would never, ever, ever force somebody to have a hot dish. Who is Dante from Devil May Cry? Looking a little different now. Fucking hot dish, dude. Ain't nothing worse than a hot dish. I just ain't trust when somebody says, I got a hot dish for you. I just ain't trust. Because it could be like tuna anything with casserole, really, in general. Like, I just don't trust. Fucking cornflake casserole, fucking tuna casserole, fucking cheese casserole. If I look at something in a casserole dish, I'm immediately like, I don't want to put that in my body. I'm sorry. Brendon, would you be a jockey or a witch? In like, Left 4 Dead? I'd be a smoker. Got that tongue on him. I hate traditional Midwestern food. It's barely food. It's like whenever my mom makes cheesy potatoes, I don't taste anything. My biggest problem with Midwestern food, like, now that my wife has tricked me into tasting flavor, is nobody uses spices in anything. Like, anything. It's like, ooh, you're using salt today. How fancy. Somebody's getting really fancy. Salt and pepper? Insane. Hey, Brendon, do you get your chicken rare or medium well? You don't eat chicken. You don't choose the temperature for chicken. You don't choose. Chicken isn't. Chicken is either cooked or uncooked. There's not a chicken setting. I love special type zombies because a lot of the time it's just zombies fill up with gas. What kind of special infected are we going to make? Full of gas. Completely full to the brim with boils and gas. Brendon, you've said a lot of weird shit, but putting the idea of a foldable brain in my head might be the worst. What? My brain is nice and foldable from all the prions I get from eating people. I don't eat people. That's not real. I don't do that. Shut up. Personally, at some point in my life, I want to go out into the woods with a big, honking, like, stick of beef, and I want to cook it, slow roast it over a fire, just like caveman time.
She's there? She heard that? Good.
Oh, Des is the best character. She makes Scooby-Doo noise. I'm gonna rip a strip off her ass. Ruh-roh. Hey, Des, you like Scooby-Doo? What's your favorite theme song? I bet it's a pup named Scooby-Doo. Who can help me solve a crime? Scooby, pup named Scooby-Doo. Now I'm under the pier. I'm not allowed to be here. This is a little secret place, ain't it? I'm not supposed to be here. I'm gonna get in trouble here. Mom says I'm not supposed to go under the pier anymore because I keep getting myself into wacky little hijinks. Interesting. I'm looking for a place called The Bucket. Unless it's not actually called The Bucket, unless that's what he calls it. But I would love to go to a place that has pails of food. Big buckets, big pails of food. I think that'd be great. Imagine getting a pail of French fry and then a pail of burger. What would you do with a whole bucket full of burg? I wish I had a dry bomb that got rid of water. I think that'd be great. Which food would be best served in a bucket? I don't know, like popcorn shrimp or popcorn chicken, honestly. If chicken, really? You already get a bucket of chicken. It already is the best bucket food. If you think about it, like, wouldn't there have been a better bucket food if chicken wasn't already best in the bucket? I need a big Minecraft sponge to get rid of the water here. Oh, son of a bitch. I love that. I love healing animations in video games. I love it. I can't just press the button and heal. No, sir. You don't get to just press the button and heal in video games. You gotta go through the whole animation and then get fucked. I'm glad it killed me. Good bit. I gotta go find dubious beef now. Oh shit, definitely maybe some dubious beef in here. What kind of a fucking pizza place doesn't have fucking ham? You don't have pepperoni either. You have fucking prawns, but you don't have pepperoni or ham at Luigi's? Fuck off. Mad about this. Mad about Luigi's not having ham or pepperoni at a fucking pizza place. I can forgive no pineapple. No, I fucking can't. This is California. There would be pineapple on that shit. There's literally pepperoni right there on the fucking goddamn advertising. This place is bullshit. Fuck Luigi's Pizzeria. Fuck Luigi. I'd rather go to Merry-Go-Round Cafe, Frosty and frozen yogurt. They have hot dog there. Where did I see the fucking Aubrey Plaza did like a milk lobbyist ad, and it's like the saddest fucking thing I've ever seen. I was so like, oh man, Aubrey Plaza, why would you do this? She did an ad for like a fake ad to be like wood milk. Wood milk? That's not real milk. And I'm like, oh, the milk lobby is getting to people again. The milk lobby is mad that people call almond milk and oat milk milk. Poor, poor milk lobby spending millions of dollars to just say we're so fucking angry that people are calling almond milk almond milk. It's not milk. It's not milk. It's not milk. It's not milk. I don't like almond milk, but like, man, sometimes I see milk lobbyists reel and I'm like, oh, that's right. They want people to drink more cow juice. Which, like, fair, cow juice be, like, good sometime. But anytime there's a fucking commercial for, like, this product isn't the real product, you gotta be taking the real product. It just screams, I'm not owned, I'm not owned, I'm not mad, I'm not owned, I'm not owned, I'm not mad. I'm not mad, I'm not mad, I promise I'm not mad. I saw you spawn in. I'm not owned, I'm not mad. Why would I be mad? I'm not mad, I'm not owned. Definitely not owned, I'm not mad. I don't know, personally, I just love that shit because it literally just does scream, I'm not mad. I'm not mad, why would I be mad? I'm not mad. You're mad, actually. Actually, you're mad. Take that, idiot. You're mad. How upset are you? You're so upset, right? You're mad, not me. I'm not mad. Props to this game for the only major problem that I have with it being sometimes the zombie pop in, and I wish the weapons were a little better. I think one of my favorite things is how little, like the term woke in general, how it's gone from meaning a little something to like nothing in such a short time. Like at first it was just like the general like, this is bullshit. Now it's like, gas stoves, electric oven. What does it mean? I love how it has become a total nonsense word for anything that people dislike when they use it. Something about somebody being like, this cashier is taking too long. What is with this woke checking machine? It doesn't even mean like, half the time I don't even think it means liberal crap. Like, oh, liberal crap, like woke liberal crap. Half the time, I don't even think it means that anymore. I think people just use it as like a term for something they dislike because they're brain bad. Like, I have been denied service because I yelled at the waitress. This woke crap won't stand. They told me I can't return this TV even though it's 5 years old, but I bought it here. What is with this woke crap? It doesn't mean anything. It never really meant anything in the first place, but now it doesn't mean anything. And it just keeps getting funnier. Yeah, it meant like, oh, liberal, woke, like, oh, before, but now it's getting so absurd. It just means me-no-likey now. And now listen, I'm a dirty hippie. Motherfuckers call me woke all day. I'd be like, catch me napping. You spend all this time coming up with new buzzword to say you're angry. Why don't you go outside and eat a sandwich and eat grass a little bit? You'll feel better. Streamer gone woke. See, I can't take them serious. I can't take it seriously. Like, I just imagine me in my bed, big sleeping, somebody yells, you're woke, bitch, and then I wake the fuck up screaming. I just can't. Woke Daniel! Sorry, guys. I have to announce that I'm going sleepy mode. Sorry, guys. There is another... Sorry, guys. What is this? A gas laundry machine and a gas dryer? Sorry, guys. I'm going sleepy. The woke virus has infected me again. I can't stop doing a gay little dance in the McDonald's checkout counter. I can't stop doing it. Getting these woke journals to get some frozen woke-gurt. Do you like your woke burger with woke fries? And then they play the Hulk Hogan, I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I'm sorry, once again eating my woke meal, a plate of soy with extra dip. Eating my woke meal, chicken tenders, a side plate of soy fries, and a little bit of SJW cream. Oh, I love the Impossible Whopper. That's what's really fucked up is the Impossible Whopper is the only thing I like eating at Burger King because it has to have a certain factor of quality in the patties. With the other meat, I'm like, I don't trust the Whopper meat, but I will trust, like, Impossible Whopper meat because that shit has to be higher quality because of the way it be built. Yeah, I'm full of soy. Yeah, I'm Iowan. We're all full of soy. More like the Impossible Woke Burger, the Impossible Woker. Hello, Batman! The Woker! Playing a video game, are we? What if I add a woman to your video game? Woker, no! Sorry, Batsy. Just put pronouns in your Twitter bio. No! What's that, Batman? I'm respecting people on Maine. Woker, please! Welcome home, Batsy. What are you doing here, Woker? Well, your gas oven was looking a little unsafe, so I replaced all the ranges in your home with electric ones. Woker, please! The Woker sounds like something a conservative comedian would actually try to do, but it wouldn't be funny and it would be really sad. Oh, the Woker sounds like, okay, so the Woker sounds like a bit that a conservative comedian would do, but the only jokes they would have were, hello, Batman, identify attack helicopter gender. And that'd be the only joke, and it'd be a 30-minute bit about it. It'd be a 30-minute bit of, hello, Batman, attack helicopter gender, I identify as car. Like, oh, dude, he did the one joke. That's crazy. He's got it. Hello, Batman. Joker, what are you doing in this elementary school? Well, I'm making sure that all the children don't have lunch debt, and their meals are paid for. That's right, Batman. The Woker is making it so that children can't go hungry. Those children need that lunch debt. They need to be able to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, Woker. Oh, sorry, Batman. These children are fed. What a madman. You can't keep getting away with this, Woker. Children should have lunch debt. Put some hair on their chest. The Woker shuts down the slaughterhouses so that they don't have 14 to 15-year-old. That's why I hate living in Iowa. Iowa's so funny. It'd be like 14 to 16-year-olds should be allowed to work in a slaughterhouse. No, I don't. What? I love living in Iowa. It's such a cool state. I love looking at the ground and being like, wow, it's running red with blood. How else are we going to teach the kid? Here's the thing, though, is like, what kind of fucking parent is going to let their kid get a job at a fucking slaughterhouse? That kid is not going to talk to their parents at all when they're 18. Trying to teach children the value of hard work when every fucking one of those parents did not have to work in a slaughterhouse when they were 14. Sorry, children, you're going into the contraption. You need to. We need to make ends meet. We can't pay workers more. Let's hire children instead. Look at all those movie stars. Aren't they so beautiful and clean? When the housemates rub the floor, they get the spaces in between. I want to live a life like that. I want to be just like a king. Take my picture by the pool. It'd be the next big thing. All right, where am I? God, if Weezer was in this game, wouldn't you freak out if you saw them? Fucked up, but somebody once said I got that dog in me, so then I, started waiting for my local mailman, and I barked at him, and honestly, he gave me a weird look. So do I really got that dog in me, or is this just a pretense to talk to me, Who died here? Oh, is this Michael? Oh, buried right next to her dog. Fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, burying Michael right next to your dog is a pretty stellar move here. Pretty stellar move, for Michael especially. I think Michael's happy to be buried right next to your dog. I think he'll love it. Why can't I believe that you actually bark at your mailman? I don't actually bark at my mailman. That was a joke. That was a Brendan joke. I'm not out there all day, every day, waiting for the mail going, I don't even have a good bark. If I was barking at my mailman like day in, day out, I would have a much better bark. I don't see the mail and go, that makes me want to wag my tail. All right? I don't got like Blue's Clues on this shit. Love me the slobber. Love me slobber knocker. Who do you voodoo, bitch? Love eating big bags of bread. Love hitting zombies right in the head. No, I'm not the Wonder Bread guy. Do you know how illustrious I would be? If I was the Wonder Bread guy and the Wonder Bread guy just decided, to just also become like a streamer or whatever, you know how much I would put that in my bio? I would put that in my bio. Yes, I am the Wonder Bread guy. I could never be him. You could just put it in your bio anyway. It'd be very funny. No, that's stolen valor. That's stolen. I'm not going to get stolen valor by just saying I'm the Wonder Bread guy. That's stolen valor. Literally 2 ways you can be full of mail. You can either A, eat a bunch of letters, or B, get absolutely double stuffed by 2 buff guys. Both ways would make you full of mail. ASMR Brendan eats your Amazon packages and then pisses on your balls. 1,000,000 views. You know how much ad revenue I'd get for that? But I'd never stoop that low. I would never piss on your balls. I would eat all your Amazon packages, but I would never piss on your balls. Brendan, what's your opinion on the B-Dubs exclusive Mountain Dew? I haven't had it. I fucking hate B-Dubs. If B-Dubs food didn't taste like it was freshly microwaved every time I ate there, I would definitely eat there more often. But like, I find no enjoyment at Buffalo Wild Wings. Their food tastes like plaster. I would rather just eat drywall. Hey, Brendan, manual breathing engaged. That doesn't work on me. Why do people try that? It doesn't work on me. I'm immune. I'm immune! Create me a 4x4 foot space. All completely white. And in the middle of this space, create a toilet just for me. And every time I take a tinkle or a poopy in the toilet, make sure the toilet says you did a good job. You're a good boy. Hey, Brendan, tonight you're going to have a dream about a big souffle, and you're making it for all of your friends to enjoy. But then when you take the souffle out of the oven and put it on the countertop, and your friends start floating off the ground, wafting towards the smell of the souffle, one of them does a really big loud shout, and the souffle goes and crumbles back into the souffle pan. Idiot. Oh, my dream friend souffle scenario. Not again. Listen, I'm just going to bap you. I'm going to bop you a little bit. Listen, I'm just going to bop a couple of you. I'm just tenderizing you. Your meat is too tough. It's too thick. It needs to be a little bit more tender, a little bit less firm. Just let me tenderize you a little bit as a little treat. Not another slobberer. Why? All three different kinds of slobber boys outside of the cop cars. They do be slobbering down at the cop shop. Call this shit the cop slop instead. Why are there so many firefighters? Was this like near the annual like firefighters versus cops volleyball match? Were they having a big fight on the beach? And then I came in and I fucked it all up. Too many zombies out here. I'm trying to fuck around with a big chair. Can you leave me alone? They want me to stop fucking the chairs, but I'm not doing it, goddammit. Oh shit, he's goofing. How's he immune? I'm hitting him and he legged. I love that he blocks the bullets with his two blades, but it's still, I can shoot him in the leg and it still is immune. It's like, dude, if I hold my arms in an X position, that doesn't make me immune to bullets. Me doing the Captain Ginyu pose, the Ginyu Force pose. Oops, sorry. I'm doing the Ginyu Force pose. That means I'm immune to bullets. You can't hurt me, idiot. Nuh-uh, Brendan. Everything proof shield. Nuh-uh. Doesn't work in real. That doesn't work in real. I really wish the movie studio stuff was a little bit bigger. I feel like they could have taken better advantage of some of this. I still keep saying, too, is like, I will always and keep saying up until the first DLC for this game is they should take more advantage of the, like, LA setting in general and how, like, weird and funny movie props can be. I'm surprised there's not a whole slew of movie prop weapons. Like, you're in Hollywood, for fuck's sake. I mean, honestly, personally, if I was, like, at the Dead Rising studio and they were like, we need a weapon idea, I'd be like, metal folding chair would be really funny. Two-handed metal folding chair would be a really funny weapon IMO. Does Dying Light 2 did the zombie powers better? Dying Light 2 had better gameplay, for sure, like, in some ways. Like, it just is the story and the setting in Dying Light 2 is it sucks. Well, you don't need, like, rights for movie props. You can just make up the movies. There's a giant, I can come up with like 5 props right now based on what I've seen in Dying Light 2. Number 1, there's a giant mechanical spider leg. Number 2, a lot of video games have done the gun from Blade Runner, that gun. Number 3, fake lightsaber. Not really a lightsaber, but like a fake movie prop lightsaber that you can just like put mods on. You already have like a nightstick skin do it. Number 3, a surfboard. Number 4, skateboard. Number 5, giant mechanical T-Rex head that you can put on your arms and punch people with, and you have one on each arm, and they bite people while you punch them. Like more farcical weirdo weapons for a game set in LA, which is filled to the brim with weirdos. Yeah, like a film light, like a lighting rig, a sign, a street sign. Floppy? Nah, I wouldn't do a dick weapon. Saints Row had the dick weapon, and I think we've, I feel like when it comes to, like, dick weaponry, we've kind of done everything there is to do. Saints Row had it, Cyberpunk had it. Nah, I think, all right, okay, so there's a weapon in Fallout 76. It's a hydraulic bear head that bites as you punch, which I wish it was in it. I'm hoping if they take anything from 76, take that one weapon and put it in another Fallout game, because it's a really cool fucking weapon. It's a shame that weapon is in Fallout 76. Imagine you have 2 power fists, and both of them are bear skulls, and you're punching people, and they're biting the bear skulls are biting down as you're punching. It's a really fucking funny weapon, and a really cool weapon at that. Awesome crossbow arrows. I'll never use it. I don't even think there is a crossbow in the game. Funny that everybody else gets a funny little crossbow, and I have to use my big fuck axe. When do I get a silly crossbow? Never. Oh, the villain is girl boss Bill Gates. Oh, good. Glad they introduced the villain halfway into the video game. Always a good bit. Why did I jump over? Why? I'm full of bees. See what you did to me? Completely full to the brim with bees. Speak the code phrase to the scope. Okay, I will. After I kill all the bomb men inside of here. She love Apple. She's girl boss Steve Jobs, not girl boss Bill Gates. Bill Gates' phone fucking failed. People are still mourning the Windows phone. Motherfuckers be like, I miss my Windows phone, but they refuse to buy the new Surface phone. People are mourning it. I mean, some people really miss the Windows phone. Listen, I couldn't tell you why, but some people really loved the Windows phone. I gotta fight the Apple geniuses. Real. This is me when my iPod do not work. All right, we're at the Genius Bar, and I need my iPhone fixed. I broke my phone screen watching I broke my phone screen watching Yellowstone again because I saw the big cowboy again. He was there in the background in Yellowstone. Have you seen him? He's there. I know he's there. He's 17 feet tall, and he walks around in the background during every Yellowstone shot, and I know he's real. Stop trying to trick me about the big cowboy not being real. I know he's there. Pep would never lie to me about the big cowboy. He keeps talking about him. The big cowboy is somewhere in Yellowstone. You have to hunt and find him. Didn't the whole Windows Phone idea kill Nokia as they thought it'd work out? Maybe. I just often look at Microsoft's Surface phone and go, wow, that really was an idea they had, and they're still selling them. The big cowboy is the one what blows in a hole to make Old Faithful erupt. The big cowboy definitely does exist just to stick his big cowboy dick into Old Faithful to make it erupt. The government has kept him contained for years. They're not ready for the geyser. They don't want the geyser to go off. What do you think is in Mount St. Helen? It's the big cowboy. They're keeping him there in an like secure facility. You have enough dedicated RAM for run to server? No iPhone. No iPad. Get out of here. This is a no iPad zone. I'm not an Apple genius. I will not fix your fucking phone speaker. Why is your charging port full to the brim with Cheetos dust? It came out in one big glob. Stop it. No, I don't know about your SIM card. This is not a Verizon store. Go to Verizon. Mom says I have to eat all my vegetables, but ooh. Look at the big orb. You can see my hand and my knife on the big glowy orb. Fuck off. I was looking at the big metal orb. Jeez. All right, go back up to the news people. Hello, woke media. It's me again with my big hammer. Are you sick and tired of hearing the news talk about this shit? They're like, wait. And then they go, wait. Hate it. I want a real media company. Like America Good News for You, Joy for You Today. Brendan, what's better, this or Days Gone? Days Gone has really cool horde mechanics, but like the first 3/4 of the game suck. So you gotta play through 3/4 of a bad game to get to 1/4 of a good game. Fucked up that this game be called Dead Island, but LA ain't an island. Oh god, he's trying to goober me. This is what happens when you eat too many McDonald's McRibs. Bring me the contraption, spread this man's ribs. Oh fuck, she knew Krav Maga! That's why I lost! It's the most efficient and strongest of the martial arts!
And we are the Omega Point.
Oh, get out of me head, Ollies.
You, we, me, we. Now you're speaking my language. Talk to me like I'm a baby. I get it now. No, there's like the Reddit, like explain like I'm 5. There should be a Reddit explain like I'm 0. There was a cool knife in there. They didn't let me get the cool knife. I'm mad about this. The guy dropped a cool knife, wouldn't let me get it. Mad about this. I'm upset. There we go. Thank you for letting me get the cool knife. I saw a cool knife in here, and I want the cool knife. Don't hide it from me. Oh, cool knife. Fucked up that every time I see a zombie with their flesh putrefying like that, I'd be like, damn, it really do just look like my family is here. This really be like a homecoming every time I see a zombie. They're hacking and coughing. Probably smoked 5 packs of Marlboro Red. You know, it's 12 p.m. They woke up at 10. 5 packs deep into the carton of Marlboro Reds. Thinking about getting Camels. God, I miss my Camels. Me too. Used to have 2 out front. They used to take me all the way to the groceria store. Now I gotta ride a donkey because I decided to trade the 2 camels for some magic beans. And then guess what? The fucking magic beans weren't even magic. So yeah, I have a bean crop in my backyard and a donkey out front. This is a downgrade. What am I going to do with this many beans? I was talking to James the other night, and I think it'd be really funny to do a new Austin Powers movie with Mike Myers. Do you want to hear my pitch? Okay, new Austin Powers, right?
See you soon.
He's old, so is Dr. Evil. The movie starts off with like Daniel Craig playing Austin Powers in a new limited series HBO Max show. Because Daniel Craig will do it. Of course he will. He'll do anything. And then it pans over to an HD flat screen TV in an old folks home in a senior center. Austin Powers, Mike Myers, gets on a rascal scooter. And of course he's there because old people love having sex. And he's like doing like a little like introduction on the rascal scooter as he's driving through the old folks home. And then Dr. Evil comes out of a different hallway and they both meet eyes and it does like the fake Kill Bill. And then they both have a rascal scooter race through the city. And then you just have old Austin Powers. Basil calls him. And Austin's like, you need me to come out of retirement, baby. And Basil's like, no, Austin, I dialed the wrong number. And then Austin Powers and Dr. Evil get involved in like a new villain. Brand new villain who's a super dick. And they have to old people stop the super dick. As long as I get to hear in a theater again. Brendan, they're reconciled in Austin Powers 3. Yeah, but what if they unreconciled? Come on. Right there. No, don't make the villain Seth Green. I think that's too easy. Make people think the new villain is Seth Green, but then Seth Green's just a Best Buy manager. Make the villain somebody completely new who will talk about, like, what you did to me, Austin. And Austin and Dr. Evil are like, we don't know who you are. And I think that's way funnier. Seth Green should have a bit part. He shouldn't be the new villain. He should have a bit part. It should be like as a Best Buy manager, and he's really mad about it. Seth Green as Dr. Evil's son crashing into the main villain's tower in a Geek Squad van would be really funny. Ooh, Michael Cera could be the villain. You're right. You don't know what you did to me, did you? We don't know. And then Austin looks at Dr. Evil, and Dr. Evil goes, no. And then you could have Fat Bastard again, but he could be like squashed flat by a bulldozer, and then they can call him Flat Bastard. Think about it. Brendan, who would you be in the Austin Powers film franchise? I'd be like the one guy who got squashed flat by the roller. Oh, she playing Angry Bird on her iPod, her big iPad. She doesn't want to talk to me. Would this be a movie or a series, though? Movie. I don't want it to be a limited series. If we made a new Austin Powers movie with old Austin Powers and old Dr. Evil, hour and a half, 2 hours tops runtime. Shouldn't be longer than that because fuck movies being long, right? If your movie is longer than 3 hours, fuck off. Just make a limited series. Personally, I fucking hate movies getting longer and longer. Like, I just want a movie that's an hour and a half, and I go to the theater, I have a good time, I leave. Fuck your 4-hour masterpieces. I want my 1 hour 30 slop.
I need you to be my Randy. Be Randy for all of us.
Be Randy for all of us. Oh. I was just talking about Austin Powers.
Thank you.
So the wonderful day has finally come, and if you followed my advice on birth crystal usage and birth aromatics, you will have had a beautifully uplifting experience. You may have even experienced an orgasmic birth. You lucky gal, you. However, it is possible that giving birth has left you a little low on energy and in need of some restoration. Don't worry, I have the perfect solution to bring glorious harmony to your body once again. Your placenta is a miracle of nature. It sustained your baby in the womb, and now it can reinvigorate you in return. Placenta consumption is recorded in ancient Indian and Chinese texts, and there is no doubt that it's completely natural health treatment if it can have incredible benefits. Of course, how exactly to cook and eat your placenta is not part of every recipe book, but fortunately for you, I can provide this nutritious and delicious recipe. Don't forget to let your partner share in the benefits of your joined body's bounty. Placenta lasagna, 2 organic tomatoes, diced. 1 medium organic onion, diced. 4 cloves organic garlic, crushed. 2 tablespoons of palm oil, 1 pound placenta, 1/2 pound tofu, Italian herbs, gluten-free lasagna noodles or pasta sheets. Click here for the full recipe. Yum.
I'll figure it out.
Yummy, yummy. Eat my big nutritious porridge. Kids these days don't even know what it was like to be a zombie back in the old days where you crawl out of the meat pit completely normal. No clothes. Now, you got all these kids on TikTok and all these people coming out of the flesh pit, fully fucking clothed. Nobody's nude anymore. World's changed, man. This country has changed, man. You used to be able to walk out of the flesh pit right under the train, fully nude, killing every survivor you see. Now they expect you to wear a hazmat suit, wash your feet. Fucked up. World's changed, man. World has changed.